The doorbell rings. Are you leaving your website visitor at the front of the door? Welcome to Insider Internet Success. In this video episode, we're going to talk about how to get your website visitor to walk through the door. You see, here's what happens with most websites. People come to the website and immediately, as soon as they press the doorbell and open up the website or open up the web page, they leave. And there's a big reason that happens. And we're going to address that in this week's episode. I want you to think about the newspaper. You know, you walk down the newsagents or you walk down the shop and you see a whole stack of newspapers written there. How are the newspapers displayed? They're usually folded in half and they're displayed stack by stack based on the different newspapers, right? And you tend to pick up a newspaper that you either like or that you like the front look of. And that first half of the newspaper page that you see, you can't see the bottom yet, you can't see inside, you can't see the back, all you can see is the first half of the top. That's known as the front fold. And every website also has a front fold. I mean, you pick up the newspaper based on what's on the front fold. If there's a big image with an incredible headline that appeals to you, you'll pick it up and you'll open it, you'll look at below, you'll look at the back, you'll see what you're looking for. And all the other newspapers there just haven't caught your attention. Well, that's exactly how the websites work. Say you had 10 websites in front of you, right? And you opened up every single one of those websites. The one on the front fold that captures your attention is the one that you're going to go ahead right away and pick out. You're going to go ahead, scroll down, go to a different page. You're going to spend more than 3 seconds on that website. Why? Because that front fold appeals to you. So in the same way, I want you to think about your website. I want you to think about the front fold or the first fold, which is basically the first thing you see without scrolling, without going to a different page, without moving left or right, up or down. The first thing you see, that's called the front fold or the first fold. And what do you do on that first fold or front fold right now? Do you offer lots of images? Do you offer a headline? Do you offer an opt-in box? Do you just offer loads of links? Is there tons of color, different fonts? Or is it a very well articulated piece of landing? Because that's what the landing page is about, right? So here are some things that you want to think about. First of all, I would make your logo very small because that's really not the thing that captures people. You want people to spend time and do the next step. Remember, marketing is always about the next step. So if you can get them to take the next step, which is not your logo, which is not maybe going to a different page, but it's reading the website, then you need a design in that way. So you need to get your designer or yourself to look at the design and say, well, how am I making this a journey? How am I creating a journey from doing this? So basically you answer the first question, which is make the logo very small. And then the second thing you do is you have a very good headline on that page. You get them to read that headline first of all, because it's the biggest thing they see. The thing that says, here's what we do and here's how we help you. Or here's how we help you by doing what we do. And that's exactly what you want to say. So for example, if I were to say something like that, I would say, if you want to make more money, have more fun and change the world, then this is the best place for you to be. And as soon as they see that, they'll be like, yes, I want to do that. And so I'm going to explore this website more. But if you don't tell them anything about what you do and why they should continue reading this page, they're just not going to do that, right? They're going to go away. So your front fold is really important. You got to grab attention. You got to make sure your headline is really powerful and people see it. And maybe there's a big video or a big image on there or some color on there that strikes them, that stops them in their path and continues getting them to read. So that's all for this week. You got to make sure you don't leave your prospect at the door. Let them come in. Make it as easy as possible for them to come in, and do that by making your first fold or your front fold really, really magical. All right, that's it for this week. Speak to you soon.